Hello, everyone, and welcome
Hello, everybody.
to the Kitten Show.
Kitten Show. This is Gizmo. Say hi, Gizmo. Oh, I gotta move her a little
Yeah.
this way so she's actually in the screen. There we go. There she is. Yeah.
You're famous now.
The whole world is gonna know your name, Gizmo, because I invented that name, and nothing has ever been named Gizmo ever before. Climb up on me like that. There you go. So this is my new friend, my new love, the new love of my life, who actually came to me at the absolute perfect time, which I won't get into. But if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I did not have the greatest of weeks last week. Yeah, Take Walker, thank you. I am doing much better now, but it's I'm not going to get into details because I don't. If you want to know about it, go read my Twitter. But we had some tragedy, sort of tangential to us, no one in my family, and it was very sad and frustrating. But my cat, my new kitty, arrived right in the middle of it, and she gave me a place to pump all my love into, and it was very, very exciting. So happy to have a cat again. I haven't had a cat for almost a decade, and I am such a cat person, not a dog person. My wife is the dog person. But
All right.
you're back.
I'm changing this again so that I can look. Wait, I thought I could look that way and you'd be there, but now it's still reversed. What?
Is it flipped? Yeah, which
I
way?
want to look that way to look at you. Oh, but I'm not. What? How is this?
Yeah, I'm usually on the if you're looking at the screen, I'm usually on the left side.
Okay. Oh, right. So I still need to look that way, but you're actually on my screen the other way. And I don't think I can fix that without actually mirroring the video. Or maybe it's because I'm actually mirrored. The video I'm looking at is mirrored. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, probably something like that.
This is just the things that we're doing today. Yeah, so anyways, welcome to Handelabra Live.
Yes, this is what you come here for, is for us trying to figure out how to stream, because we're super
That's
professional.
right. We're really good at that.
So we're launching a thing tomorrow.
Yeah. Finally, the first expansion pack for Aeon's End.
Woohoo!
Not quite a year since the game came out. When did Aeon's End come out? Like 1.0?
The very first.
It was in the fall, right?
Stuff. Yeah, the early access stuff was in the summer. I think it was end of June. So it's probably about a year.
Right, since early access.
Or wait, was it before or after the summer sale? It must have been after the summer sale. I feel like we wouldn't have launched it like 2 weeks before the summer sale. So it was probably July, and then it shipped to retail in September.
I can open this document. Because I have a spreadsheet with all this information.
Oh yes, the release date and build number.
Master list. Aeon's End, version 0.5 was June 21st.
Okay, so we did actually launch it before the summer.
Just passed the anniversary of early access for Aeon's End, and version 1.0 was released on September 17th.
Indeed.
And then about a couple weeks later was the mobile release for tablets. So yeah. How long till I get the kitten to mew on stream?
I know, that's what I'm going to see if I can. I know that if I rub her belly in a certain way, she can at least purr. Can you say meow? Well, okay. Okay, you know what? You don't want it? That's fine.
She's got important things to do. Getting in trouble.
How long before there's a kitten in Aeon's End? That is a different question.
There's certainly a puppy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have the game over top of you now, Jeremy. Sorry.
That's fine.
Cool. So yeah, so the Nameless is coming out. We can have a look at the content for that. No basic Nemesis cards, but there is a new Nemesis called the Blight Lord with its deck here, as well as a new Nemesis called the Wayward one. Very spooky. And a new mage, Malastar, who is pretty cool. I think he is the Breach Mage mentor. So he shows up in flavor text of some of the core game as well.
And has the least interesting starting hand and deck, unless there's someone who's nothing but crystals.
Well, this is an interesting spell, though.
It is an interesting spell. Charges. That is true.
And then player cards, there's a bunch of new player cards as well. So I don't know if there's a cat. There's definitely a dog-ish creature from Rageborn, right? This lovely...
Yeah, the
Provokers.
The Provoker. Right.
So that's fun.
Indeed.
Cool. So I don't think we've shown the new Nemesis with their special effects yet. So.
And I'm trying to remember. Did we win? Have we won against both?
I mean, I did. I don't know if we play them together or not. I don't actually.
There was one week we did both of the Nemesis, and I feel like we won both of those games.
Yeah, the stats weren't in there at the time, but I think we did win. But I think there were also bugs making Blight Lord too easy.
Oh, right. And I think there was something to do with, I don't know, maybe we just had like a really good combination of heroes against the Wayward one. But I'd be interested to try the Wayward one again, because I feel like those games, sure. Any game of Van's End has the potential to go any way, but the Wayward one specifically has that added ability to of dealing with position that I think is kind of interesting. So.
Yeah, another new thing that we might not have seen on this screen is the difficulty numbers are now on screen, and because you can sort by alphabetical, release date, or difficulty, just like in our other games, now that there's a bit more content. And if you don't own the expansions, they'll be at the end of the list for you. And again, same thing with mages. By default, it's release date, but you can sort by alphabetical if you prefer.
No reverse alphabetical? Come on, John.
No. I mean, we could add it if you want, but I'm not planning to add that. Okay, so...
Excuse me, but I am not going to play this game until they can give me the kind of customization options that I could expect.
Pick a random 2 mages. We have those. Well, we could also do some customization first.
Oh, yeah, sure. See what that all looks like.
We should. I don't know why the customized background doesn't show up in this screen. It probably should. So we can choose card sleeves. Any preference here?
Surprise me.
Okay.
So I will mention that a big chunk of this customization content will just show up in your game when the new version ships tomorrow. But some of it you had to be a Kickstarter backer.
That's right.
And so some of that, there's going to be some custom stuff in there. I don't remember which is which, but we can be showing whatever it is. But we also plan to have more, assuming people like this, we would love to add more in so, you can sort of customize any kind of game that you want. So it can look however you want. I was actually surprised by how refreshing it was to see even just the playmat or the card backs looking slightly different than I'm used to. It's, it's like almost, it's not quite the same thing as getting a new character, but it felt similar to me to playing when the Watcher showed up in Slay the Spire, and it was like, I know this game, but it's also kind of different. So I don't know. Could be because I was trying out new characters at the same time, but whatever.
We can bring it if we happen to have these mages. We can have the skins for them as well.
Sure.
All right, but we're gonna play the new
EFM tomorrow.
The new. All right. I pressed. Oh, I thought I pressed enter, but I pressed something else. So Malastar and Mist. How about that?
Sure, I'll do either one.
And Wayward one, and I just randomized a market. Do you want to change it, or do you like it?
Let's see. Yeah, so pretty reasonable gems. Yeah, that's interesting. Tell me again what that 7 cost does. I know that's one of the new ones.
That is Sage's Brand. It must be prepped to 2 adjacent breaches. It fully occupies both breaches.
Right.
It is the big spell. It is what's going on underneath the monster, not the monster. Skinning the mages. Are we the baddies? Yeah, so it's pretty much, it gives you an extra card draw and also a big amount of damage. This is a basically straight up damage spell. We have a charge giving spell and a good old Spectral Echo. And some expensive gem options. That's interesting. We can try that.
Yeah, that's why I saw that. I was like, well, there's no middle gem, but you know, if you get a couple of jades, you can easily start swooping your way around to the bigger ones. So
Sure.
it might be an interesting challenge.
Yeah, and having focusing is good because Wayward Run, you really need to be flexible in where you prep spells, as we'll see.
Mm.
And again, I always end up fighting Wayward One with a mage that's missing a breach one, which makes it harder.
Yeah.
Because whenever Wayward One unleashes, it moves positions, causing us to have to discard a spell or Gravehold suffers 3 damage. So ideally, you want to be discarding sparks for that sort of thing. Do you want to play Mist or Malastar?
You pick it. I'll do either one.
All right, I'll take Mist since it's right here.
Wonderful.
Right, so again, I'm going to want to prep a spell in here in case the Nemesis unleashes. So let's just play the gems. I could just open that breach. Yeah, so I'd lose out on my economy. I could focus it
well,
and
you
still
could,
get
yeah.
a jade, yeah.
I was gonna say either that or you can take a charge. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I rarely only focus that breach, but I could see scenarios, obviously like this, where it could
Well,
work,
yeah, especially here, unleash. So we're gonna need to be prepping spells to. We're not gonna be able to kill him very fast. Well, you can get one into breach 3 here on your turn if you want.
Yeah, so definitely do exactly that.
Okay. Your turn again.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna. Well, that does how much damage?
2. With the plus.
Yeah, I think we. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely gonna unleash either way this round. So I'd say keep it, and then let's buy. Yeah, play those, and I think I'll buy the. Yeah, exactly, the opal.
Cool. And you get to draw it right away because you didn't cast the spell. All right.
I totally meant to do that.
And I will discard a spark. Any player suffers 2 damage. Any player discards a misaligned press spell. Well, that's going to happen. So, sure, I can take damage. And you discard your spell. So, misaligned is any spell that's not aligned to where the Nemesis is.
Does it have to be the Nemesis, or because I know a couple of the minions are aligned specifically as well?
Yeah, whenever a card like that talks about misaligned, it's based on the Nemesis. But you can have aligned to, says all spells are aligned to minions and are aligned. Yeah, basically, if the minion has a position, it's aligned with the Nemesis or minion. But if the card just says, like, this is just, like, misaligned in general means that it's misaligned to the Nemesis. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, actually, I'm not totally sure if that's correct, but I'm not sure exactly how that works. Maybe that's how it works. Maybe it's something else. I'm going to put this into breach 3 so that it will be there for the next unleash. We do need to kill this guy because he's making our life really hard.
Yeah.
But we also need to have Gravehold not get killed.
You can't probably see me on your screen, but I keep walking away because, like, it gets quiet. Too quiet, and I have to make sure that the cat's not destroying something. So she's gotten in this habit of climbing up behind the screen to the movie theater, which is fine until she actually digs her claws into the screen, at which point we're gonna have a problem. So
you'll have tiny dots. Yeah, this is a problem card. This power that came up in 2 turns. If any player has an aligned spell, a player with an aligned spell suffers 5 damage. So we don't want that to happen. So you have to just basically try not to have... And remember, that goes off after Banesire. So we just have to be careful where we prep spells, basically.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to try to buy more spells, probably, because we need more... We need to kill that guy. Yeah, this is going to do 4 damage to him, and that's going to be basically... it for him along with the spark. So let's do that and buy another jade.
There you are. You're not gonna try and climb up on my desk again, are you?
All right, your
Here,
turn
why don't
again.
I'm gonna put you out. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna put her back out by her bed. Here we go. Okay. I'll come play with you a little bit later. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah. So play all the things.
Okay.
And then the
you
opal,
could.
which one is the opal?
Yeah, you could give me. It's discard a card in hand, but I would just be drawing a spark that I don't have room for, and
Gotcha.
can't focus enough to get. So it's not worth doing that. So you have 7 ether.
All right. Let me think here. All right. Remind me again exactly what the wording of his ability is.
Gain a spell from any supply pile. You may prep it to any player's open breach.
Any player's open breach, right? Okay.
And it's any spell, so you
Yeah.
generally want to use it on expensive things.
Yeah, I guess let's start with give me a spectral echo. I think give me the spectral echo and probably wait, let me see. What do I have coming up? I want to make sure that I can at least focus or open another breach before I have 2 spells in the same.
All crystals.
All right, so I will the next time around. So
and then you'll have 2 spells already the following turn.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's. Man, if only I still had 5 and I could just open that breach too. I guess focus 4. So that I can just be closer to getting it open, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'll ask you. What with the remaining 4? What would you do in this scenario? I was thinking about buying a 3rd spell, but yeah, I wouldn't want to have 3 in a row. Then I can't use them.
You could buy a flexing dagger and a jade, and then you would definitely be able to focus something to put your other spell in.
Oh yeah, tell me again the flexing dagger. That's the one that you can focus a breach or destroy it to do 1 damage or something.
The next time you focus or open your breach this turn, it costs 3 ether less. Or destroy it to deal 1 damage.
Yeah, do exactly that. Give me a jade and that.
Okay.
You're back. You jumped over my gate.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you can also just open that breach this turn if you want, or buy something else. All right, so yeah. So he hasn't gone yet. He's going to go, and he's going to end up here. And then he's going to go again. So, yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of...
Thank you, Seamus. Yeah, I just haven't been re-dyeing it. So it's just sort of like coming out. My wife did cut it since the last time we were on stream, and she did an excellent job. It looks phenomenal. I'm not sure if I'm going to re-dye it or just let it grow back out to the brown. She likes with just the 1 red stripe and not something on the other side, but thank you for noticing.
Yeah, so we ended up taking damage from Gravehold there. And we get another minion, Blinking Terror. Aligned to 3. And he makes us either lose a charge or suffer 2 damage.
All right. Yeah, so I guess I would just open breach 2.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh, careful. Yeah, one of the first things the night that I brought her home, she decided to camp out on my old messenger bag and she started kneading it and ripping at it. And I was like, this could not be more perfect. I just replaced that bag. And the only reason it's even sitting here is because I haven't thrown it away yet. So if she likes that and she wants to destroy it, have at it. I love it.
Okay. So that's his next turn. He's going to unleash from Banesire. So I can discard this before this goes off. Just makes you don't have a breach 1, so you can't even have that happen.
Yeah.
Now. So then that goes away. But actually I can kill that guy right now. So that's it, because I can prep this and cast it right away. Okay. So I'm gonna leave. Actually, since he's not gonna unleash, I'm gonna start hitting this guy.
Okay.
Because I can use my awesome starting relic to do that, or starting gem, one of the best ones. And I'll go in this breach just to be ready in case he does unleash. And with 4 ether, I can't quite afford a better gem yet. And I might not for some time. Maybe I'll grab a charge and a jade for when this guy goes off so we can lose the charge instead.
Oh, sure.
Maybe let's get 2 charges so we can do that twice in case he goes twice.
We don't have any. Oh, well, we have the spectral echoes. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do. What would you draw, and is it something you'd want to draw?
It would be a crystal. So basically, that would let me get into Clouded Sapphire instead of burning Opal, potentially. But it's not critical.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to do some mental math here because I only have the 2 gems, but that's 5 ether.
You only need to spend 1 to focus this, so.
Oh, yeah. All right, so yeah, so play the relic.
Yeah, so now it's only 1.
So now it's only 1. Then yeah, play both of the gems and don't discard anything.
Focus that.
And focus that. Prep. I guess. Yeah. I mean, I guess he's probably going to go again. There's a good chance that they'll go again before I go again. Yeah. So. I guess
this is one you like to have sitting around. So.
Yeah. So like put that in 3 and the spectral echo in 2.
I would do the opposite.
So that if I have to discard, or you do the opposite. In case I was thinking, in case you have to discard. Oh, I see what you're saying, because you can do more damage with it if the one you're not letting sit. Okay, yeah, I agree. Yeah. That's fine. Put Immolate in 2 and Spectral Echo in 3. That's fine.
And you have 4 ether.
And then, yeah, and then with this, I think I will go ahead and buy. Do I want the charge spell or do I want the going away spell? But that's like way more powerful. Well, I mean, not way more powerful, but it's double the damage to start. Give me the one that gives the charges.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
And discard order?
What is my hand looking like? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter.
Crystal Time.
Yeah.
And then
Crystal Town.
That spell in your next turn. So these are all going to be part of the following hand, I guess. So.
Yeah, so just go, I guess, right to left.
Okay.
Gems first. Perfect.
All right, so I could lose a charge here, or you could take the 2 damage to get a charge, but I don't know if that's super worth it.
Yeah, it's fine.
None of us can do this. We have a full hand of crystals. Oh, we can do Woven Sky though. All right, so that's 2 turns in a row. That's funny. We might not get to deal with this power. That's okay. It's not the worst one. I'm going to keep this spell here because he's going to probably unleash from this.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do this. And just get a charge. Because that guy's still going to be around.
Yep.
Hey, look, Sparks.
Yeah, so I will, let's go ahead and hit that minion, especially since we're aligned, so that'll take him almost all the way out.
Oh yeah, that's true. It would be half rounded up if you weren't.
Although it is half rounded up, so it's 99 times out of 10, 99 times out of 10.
Do you wish
99
to
times out of 100,
crystal?
it's like 1. I definitely want to destroy crystal.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I guess we can keep that there. That's fine. Finish casting, play the gems, and
coming up you have crystals and 1 spell, so.
Should I get another spell? I mean, I feel like.
Yeah, you only start with literally one spell, so.
Yeah, great. Now you can get me the expiring one.
Okay. Lava bolt. Lava
bolt.
Bolt. Alright, we'll lose another charge. That expires, so he unleashes, so I can discard my Spark as planned. And so one player discards 3 cards and draws 1. I would be discarding garbage for a Jade, and you would be discarding crystals for a Burning Opal.
Yeah, I mean, if it's going to advance you, that seems like the better choice. With me, it's just going to be trading 3 ether for 3 ether. So
yeah, so because I can prep all those spells, so
yeah.
Yeah, you still have 3 ether. All right, this power will shift Wayward 1 to 4, and we'll read that in a second here. So, Gravehold suffers 8 damage. The players may collectively discard up to 2 aligned spells. That would be on 4. For each spell discarded this way, prevent 4 of that damage. So this is kind of like Pulverizing Ray, but with spells in Breach 4. So that can be tough because I cannot prep a spell there.
Yeah.
This go. So we're going to have to hope that I can later. I won't have a spell, and I won't... Yeah, I can't... Unless I hold on to a spell this turn, which I could. What am I going to have? Those 2 cards, which is 3 ether, and... oh, there's a Spark. And 4 ether and 5 ether. Okay, so I can prep that Spark that I'm going to draw. So I'll do that next turn. So then I can prep all these. Let's just put Sparks. Generally, I like to put Sparks where he's going to be with an Unleash. And we can also kill that guy if I go here. So. Oh wait, I'm not getting I thought I was getting Spark, but I read it wrong. So, okay, whatever. Yeah, I guess I will just use the Sparks on this guy, and then hit... we'll first hit Wayward 1. It's only 2 damage, though, because it's not aligned.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just leave the Sparks where they are, then. I'll still kill that guy.
I mean, at least Breach 2-1. There's no reason
Yeah.
not to if it ends up unleashing.
And right, so next turn I will have a spell to prep, and I will have enough ether. Oh, I could get this. I want this relic because it gives me lots of focusing and also healing, which we don't have. But also, I want Super Gem. But also, I want Spectral Echo.
Yeah. Yeah, you're overdue for a Spectral Echo, unfortunately.
Yeah, maybe I'll buy 2. Okay. I just had other things to do. Unleash twice. So I can stop one of these with a Spark. I'll do mine since my spell is worse. And Gravehold takes 3 damage here. And I can discard this Spark versus you discarding your spell that actually does something.
Sure.
Not that it's really doing anything, but you can still hang on to it. It's a spell like you can just leave it prepped all the time and maybe get charges.
Yeah.
So
exactly. So just leave that. What would you draw if I only take the 3 ether?
Another spell. A good spell.
A good spell. Yeah.
You need to get your spell here though, or Gravehold's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So don't do that then, and then just focus and prep that over there.
Oh, I did the wrong. Come on. I clicked skip, but I guess I didn't actually click my mouse properly. I tried. Yeah, Sparky Wolf, I think the first time I showed it, it just sort of just moved. But since part of the story of Wayward 1 is that it, like, you can't really see it, and it's in the corner of your eye, kind of weird flickering nightmare situation. And you have to cast this. So we may as well cast it at him.
Yeah.
And we also,
but it's fine.
I don't know
I
if
can
you
definitely
noticed
open that.
the spell effect is all wonky when it's misaligned too. So
Oh, I hadn't noticed that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can open that for 1 ether. This 1 ether.
Yeah. So do that, and then put
one that you're okay to get discarded.
Yeah, I'm assuming I've got nothing but crystals coming up next, right?
3 crystals and 2 more crystals. Yeah.
Yeah. So put put the big damager in 4 and the other one in 3 because I want to be culling.
Sure. And you can just like if he doesn't go next, you can just leave that there and wait for him to do this power there. So, charge or jade?
Charge.
Okay. And discard order, right to left.
Yeah, that's fine.
This one's going to be destroy for a damage. So.
I'm sorry for the earthquake, everybody. I'm trying to move my camera so I can show you. Can you see Gizmo? I don't know if you can see her right there. She's sleeping. Oh, it's the sleeper. This is as far as I can go without pulling it out of the computer.
Does she have little white boots? Or is that something else?
She does not have little white boots.
Okay, that was something else. Okay, I can actually get a spell into there now. So if we're lucky and I don't go again, we can block all that damage.
Nice.
Oh, wow, spells. Yeah, so you can. You're aligned here, so that's 3 damage.
Yeah, let's definitely do that. And then destroy one of those crystals.
I would keep that because it's only 3 damage and we need it, so.
Yep, I agree. Yes, finish casting, play all those, and I think. Well, let me see my my hand, please, or my deck.
Good turn coming up.
The next one's gonna be 2 of them,
7
and then the
ether.
spectral echo. Yeah, I think. Just give me. I want to say 2 charges here. I feel like this is kind of like it's like a bank. Like you put a bunch of charges in it, then you can get whatever you want later. It ends up costing you more, but
yeah, it's like
I don't think I want
pay over time.
Yeah, the layaway plan.
Yeah, for your spells. All right. Well, I'll be able. I won't be able to focus that. Sadly, I have to cast this. There's wonky effect. Actually, so yeah, I actually need to use this to cast because I can't fit all my spells in. If I don't have to, but I may as well. Oh, but I can cast your spell, but I don't want to do that. Let's cast this. Whoop, 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 whoop. And let's not destroy that. Actually, I have 3 ether, right? I could open that. I could do that instead. That would be smart. Let's do that instead.
Nice.
Okay. And yeah, Gravehold's going to take 4 damage from that because I couldn't do that. Leave those spells alone. I guess you could cast. Oh yeah, you could cast it and put this in instead, but I don't know if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, just finish casting. Yeah, prep that. What would you draw?
I would draw a Jade.
So that's definitely better. I mean, I'm already gonna get 6 ether out of it, so
yeah, it depends if you want to get 7 to like get this, or if you want 6, you could get like this relic, or I mean, this relic isn't like super useful right now because our breaches are basically done. But you could get the big cladded sapphire or something.
Yeah, I think I want the sapphire. So do that. You can draw your jade and get rid of either one of those starter cards, and then I'll take the sapphire.
All right. I will discard these in a reasonable order. All right. He does the thing. We don't have to discard it, but I think we want to.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Unleash twice. Well, I'm ready.
Yeah, and if you discard yours...
Yep, I'll discard mine.
Both of these. I can take the damage and I'll get a charge.
Yep. Oh, I clicked wrong.
Yeah, take Walker. It's the idea there is that it would be exactly how you would imagine it would be in the physical world. So since it is technically in both of those breaches, it is aligned no matter which of the breaches is aligned. And similarly, it if it's breached across 2 and 3, it'll gain the +1 from breach 3, but no additional +1 from 2. But if it's stretched across 3 and 4, it gets the +1 from each of them. So it really is like being physically in both breaches at the same time.
All right, here's 3 Nemesis turns in a row.
Sweet.
And not quite 4. So we got this power, which requires spending 7 ether. The player with the most misaligned prep spells suffers 3 damage and discards 2 cards. So now it's cast all your spells and don't have prep spells. Though even if there's a tie, someone has to take the damage. And then Warper is aligned to 4, and but blocks all damage to anyone else. So you have to hit him, which I will.
Happily. Yes, and if you destroy breach 3 of a 3 breach mage, yes, you'll never be able to use Sage's brand. That's like she sells seashells. Destroy breach 3 of a 3 breach mage.
Yeah, and Wayward 1 has a minion that destroys a breach every Nemesis turn. It's terrifying. So I'm going into here. Well, is that even needed? I'm putting sparks, so like sparks don't need to be aligned to still do their 1 damage. Someone's gonna take this, so I may as well. I'm just gonna prep these in places that make sense for stuff. And unless you're not gonna be charged, if you're charged up enough to get me a Sage's brand, I would move. I don't know. I'm just gonna buy some. I need more ether. I think I need to buy one of these burning opals. I had to discard my spectral echo, so I didn't get to destroy anything.
Right.
You probably want to hit this guy for 2 damage.
I do.
And I would probably leave this here because we're not gonna kill him with the spells we have on deck right now, so...
Well...
Unless you want to.
Well, but I'm just saying, like, if I use that relic, which I can't... That's only my breach, or can I use that on your breaches, too?
Oh, that's true. You can use it. It's 1... Yeah, that's true. Then we have a chance if I go next to kill him. So that's fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
Yeah, so go ahead and do that.
That's right. I forgot about the flexing dagger.
Yeah, it's less good for Malastar if I'm already focusing everything, because once I'm done, there's no use to that card except for the 1 damage. So yeah, right there is fine, and then grab me a charge.
Okay. And you're 1 away, but he goes. So I take damage from having misaligned spells. Wait, don't we have the same number of misaligned spells? Oh, so there you go. It is counting misaligned, including to minions then, because you have no misaligned spells to anything, but I have 1.
Aha.
So there you go. That's what it means. Do I want to discard a spark? Sparks are a little more valuable. With Wayward 1, because you need those fodder for unleashes.
Yeah, and it also feels like less of a lost opportunity cost if you're firing it misaligned, because it still does whatever damage it was going to do.
Yeah. I think I'm going to keep 4 ether, though. Good old pulverizing ray. Well, good thing we have hands full of sparks or crystals all the time. I'm not going to have a handful of crystals until my following turn, so there's a chance that might be really bad.
Yeah.
And I'm going to kill this guy.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you clear those all out, I'm going to definitely buy you a Sage's Brand.
Yeah, and I am
You've
not...
been so good to me this year.
So I could, like, hold on to these gems and, like, try to draw more gems, but I don't play that way. I don't like doing that.
I do it very, very rarely,
like,
but it's not like a go-to strategy.
If I knew the Nemesis was going next, like in this space or whatever, like if I knew before I would go that the Nemesis would go, then yeah. But I might have 2 turns before the Nemesis goes, and I don't want to be wasting all of that. Yeah, let's go for another Ignite to keep you charging, because that basically gets us free spells.
Super spells.
Alright, so you could cast this for 2 damage, which is the normal amount.
Yeah, let's do that, and then you can destroy one of my crystals, and then that'll still net me 8.
Oh yeah, and you can help me draw into a crystal if you want by discarding.
Oh, yeah, because... Well, let's see. Hang on, though, because I had planned on using the 8 and buying you the Sage's Brand and prepping it, but I suppose I could just get myself a Sage's Brand with 7.
It only costs you 2 to get me the Sage's Brand.
Right, but if I do that, and I also let you draw, I'll only have 7, which means I could go ahead and buy myself a Sage's Brand and know that I can just get you one the next round, because I'm definitely going to get at least 2 ether.
Sure.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to sort of optimize for this, because you've got 3 spells coming up, so that'll kind of hamper your next turn a little bit if you've got the Sage's Brand taking up 2 slots. I would
cast it.
Oh, I guess that's fair. All right, here, let's do this. Play the opal, discard so you can draw.
Okay.
Play the other things, and then buy me the Sage's Brand.
Okay.
And then we'll do the sapphire, then the opal.
All right. How do you want these prepped?
Cool. Yeah, let's put the starter into 3. The big damager into I like that, into 4, and then the other one into 2. Yeah. Okay. And then play those things. Yeah, and give you a Sage's Brand and put it wherever you like.
Cool. Probably here for the +1. And if it's in both, you get +2. Hey, look, a handful of crystals. But again, he still hasn't gone, so you don't want to like sit around with crystals in our hand for no reason. And this is aligned, so 7 damage.
Nice.
Cool. So I have one of these burning opals now. So you would draw your big spell. That seems good.
Sweet.
And I probably have a bunch of crystals coming up. So yeah. Yeah, I think I can discard this. And let's prep this here, because he's still there. And I might get to actually hit him with it. And with 5 ether, I could let you draw a bunch of crystals for Pulverizing Ray, or just to spend. So I'm going to do that.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You have everything in your hand except 1 card.
Nice.
And there we go. All right, let's discard crystals. I mean, I could just discard all of these.
Well, yeah, but is there anything at all you want to do? Because, I mean, why don't we discard my crystals first?
Sure.
Because I'm clearly going to have a super awesome turn.
Crystal. They're so weak.
I definitely had at least 3 of them.
You had 5.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I was saying I knew I had 3 of them before I drew the extra 4. So
right.
Yeah, and then if you want to discard one of yours, you'll still have a 3 ether turn, and
Yeah.
I'll still have a ridiculously huge turn. So that's good. We're trying, Sparky Wolf. We're trying.
All right, Needle Maw. I think I will blow up Needle Maw. Oh yeah, and I'm destroying most of my cards anyways, so. We will still have 2 life. Let's take it. I could take a Jade, but I feel like taking a charge. Cauterizer. All right. At least definitely hit a Cauterizer at least once, if not twice. That's my feeling about that.
Yeah, let's maybe take the Breach 2 and hit that thing to death.
Okay.
Yep. And then
Hit the
neither of these are
this.
aligned. Yeah, hit the Cauterizer with that and probably keep the other one. Or wait, I guess. Yeah, it feels like a waste. How many more charges does that have before it's gone?
4.
Oh, it's still got all of them. You know what? Go ahead and hit the Cauterizer with it. It seems like a waste, but then I get to prep both my Damage Destructor card.
That's true, yeah.
Or Card Destructor, and my double Breach one. So put that in 3 and 4. Yeah.
Do you want it to be aligned to the Nemesis?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fine. You can align it 2 and 3, and then put that one in 4, and then yeah. Well, let's see. What would you draw?
Just a crystal.
Just a crystal. What am I going to do with 8 ether?
Discard a power. We've never had our ether turns line up properly.
Yeah. Well, I guess just play all of those, and while I'm thinking about what to do with the 8 ether. I don't think I need another one of the big spells, at least not right now.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard for you if you get 2 of them and then get them in the same turn.
You know what? Just give me 4 charges. I think I'm in a pretty good spot right now. So having the ability to be like, oh, let's just grab a spell real quick and put it somewhere. That seems like a really reasonable thing to be going
wow,
for.
6 crystals.
Nice.
Well, you want to...
All right, we'll definitely use that to hit the Cauterizer.
Sure. Do you want to cast this one first so you get it back sooner?
Oh, sure.
You want to destroy one of these mini crystals?
I so do.
And you still have 5. You could charge and then put a spell on me.
Yeah. Yeah, you want another one of those biggies?
Sure.
Do it.
I still haven't prepped one of these myself. Both from you. Okay.
So I'm a team player.
So this is still 2 damage whether or not it's aligned when it's in the +1, so it may as well go there in case a minion comes out.
Sure.
And I will grab a charge, I think. Yeah, next turn I should be able to potentially focus, but also definitely charge and keep letting you have giant turns. Oh, we're going to have a lot of Nemesis in a row. But we can at least fill up your breaches with spells. Do you want to do them the same way as last time?
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. Yeah, 3, 4, 2, perfect. And then
you probably don't want to discard that. I think.
Yeah.
For a crystal again. 6 ether.
Yeah. Can you just look at my deck and
a Jade and then these 4.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna be boring. Just give me 3 more charges.
And it's not hurting.
Yeah, I mean, if it ain't broke, right?
And I'm gonna be able to get you card draws too, so. Destroy 2 prep spells at each cost 3 or more. Well, you know what? We're not hurting for tons of spells.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's.
I don't have them right now though, but.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna be able to get to it beforehand.
I mean, I could
so unleash 3 times.
I could do this, but we can also cover the unleash 3 times by just discarding spells instead of.
Yeah.
Like I can cast this and then prep this here, and then we can cover that unleashing, which is going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Like we know that's happening next, right?
Yep.
So I can hit him with this
Yeah,
and just make a space and leave the sparks. Because he's going to go 3, 4, 1.
Well, and then you're going to focus 4 and put
Yeah.
the... Yeah, nice. Okay.
I can actually open 4, I think. Unless... Yeah, actually, I can just make you draw 4 cards right now. There's no reason not to.
Awesome.
I can make you draw your last card. But I think 3... Yeah. If I don't discard and I don't cast, I can
Yeah,
just
you can open that up. Nice.
And that's going to be 8 damage if I don't discard it, but we'll see.
We got to play a game where we can get Jay in on the action and get that Sage's brand getting boosted
Oh, yeah.
every time. That would be pretty sweet.
So we could discard your 2 spells in turn.
Yep.
And then a spark.
I am
probably.
totally on board.
Okay. Yeah, I like how the unleash you can like manage with this nemesis, but it can get out of hand if you don't have enough spells.
Yeah.
I'll discard a spark. And he's just discarding all of our spells. Sure.
Oy.
So the Sage's brand is going away anyways. I mean, we could let Gravehold take 3 damage, but I'd rather not, so. I need these...
Yeah, I mean, 8 cards left in the deck still, only at 18. Yeah, I think I would probably do the same, yeah.
Discard the top 3 cards of their deck and suffer 3 damage. So you only have... Oh, you do have... Yeah, you would just have to destroy these 3 cards, because that's all you have. If it was still the case you only had 1 card left, it might have been like, all right.
Yeah.
For me, it's these 3, so sure, I'll do it. And I'm going to be at 2 health, though, but it's probably okay. Maybe I'll buy a heal card. The 1 heal card. Or I'll just get knocked out. We'll see.
Yeah. Really could have gone either way on that one, because, like...
Yeah.
I'm charging up fast enough, and I'd probably be able to not only charge up and pay and then almost get all the way charged again to buy more stuff if we needed to, but...
All right.
It's fine.
You may as well cast this.
Yep.
You have 9 cards in hand, not also. So we can play all the gems.
Play all the stuff.
10 ether. Prep this in the big spot.
Yeah, 3 and 4. That one can go in 2.
Oh, you can put a spell into my... You can do that again.
Yeah.
Same one?
I think we should do that. If you like, I leave it to you.
Yeah, I mean... That's a big hit. If we can get both of those off, that's 16 damage. Or what? Yeah, 16 damage if we can pull both of those off. And
then just charge me up.
Keep charging.
Yeah, so this is... We're actually in a situation that I was playing a game of Slay the Spire the other night that felt very similar to this. I had, like, the powers that have you, like, get new cards at the beginning of your turn and new powers at the beginning of your turn. And so you... Like, in quick fights, that's great. But when you're playing against, like, the boss, you end up sort of drowning in extra cards that you didn't realize that, you know? So you kind of have to, like, capitalize on it when it's happening.
My favorite is the relic that makes, when you play a power, it makes another card in your hand cost 0. And you can manipulate that to make it choose an expensive card by, like, playing other cards first and stuff. So it's nice.
Yeah, totally.
Hit him?
Yeah, so hit that. Yep.
And you may as well, you need to make room for this, so.
Yep.
You don't have to discard a card, destroy a card unless you want to.
Nah.
Okay.
We're doing fine.
And my next draw would be good ether, but either way.
Yeah. No, that's fine actually. Yeah, I'll discard that Jade because
Okay.
I'm just gonna take 3 charges and then
Oh, right.
potentially let you
Yeah.
do the same thing again. So
Okay. You can just like put that last copy of this into there.
yeah, there you go.
uh, sure. Super Sage's brand. I have 4 of them. I never had that many in a game before, so congratulations. Do you want to put this in the one that's aligned right now?
Sure.
Cool. And then maybe this one like in here, in case
I mean,
we
I'm not
discard
going to
it.
get to go again before we win this game. So
Oh, right. So you want this in sort of the discard spot, probably?
that's fine.
Okay. All right.
I'm just saying, like, the minute you go, the game is over. So it doesn't really matter where my things are.
All right. Destroy the... Are these like all crystals for you? No, you got all the crystals in your hand.
Yeah.
You know what? I have six cards, and like one of them is good, so I will take that. Goodbye, Spark. Goodbye, Crystal. Oh no, Garnet Shard. Goodbye, Spark. So Sage's brand has survived. I think we can discard an aligned spell.
Yep.
But I think for the last Unleash, maybe not, because it's one of these,
Yeah.
and Graveholt's doing fine, so. Come on. Neither spawn. Prevent all damage, Delta Wayward 1. This is where you might not win right away.
Ah. I see.
So, this terrifying thing. Aligned to 2, prevent all damage. Any player destroys a breach, Gravehold suffers 4 damage. That's bad. I'm actually really glad we didn't destroy this.
Yeah.
Because we can hit it. And I can hit it for still 4 damage.
And it's aligned to 2. I won't quite be able to kill it, but you're gonna go again before.
I'm gonna go again right now. So
yeah,
this is going to kill it just with the 6 damage. So, and then I'll cast these at him for 2 each. And yeah, do you want to draw your Sage's brand? Seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
And I can make you draw everything else. That seems like probably better than
why not
anything else I would do. Not everything else, but you didn't draw your starter.
This is a fun little seesaw we've got going.
I have 3 Sage's brands in my hand.
Would that we had Kadir. So
oh yeah, that's true.
Do all kinds of shenanigans. That would be super great.
Prep 4 Sage's brands. There are downsides to that card. Well, we'll do that. And unfortunately, I did lose my unique, or I would cast it right away, and then have the other one. You want to draw your last card? I guess I could buy like a Burning Opal or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need to, so whatever it is you want to do is fine with me.
Yeah, and then I can hold on to this to actually cast it. Okay. And I draw 2 extra cards because I'm holding these. All right, you do get to go. You can cast for half damage. Probably still worth it.
Yeah,
You actually need to make the room, right? So.
Yep.
All right. I love that we just have everything in our hands right now. So, I guess this is more likely to become aligned if he unleashes. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
put that can go in 2 and 3.
Or if we want to have one that we can discard instead when he unleashes, then that going there is better. So I don't know what's better. Because we'd have to discard one of them anyways, right? If he unleashes, so we may as well do that then.
Yeah, that's fine. And then what would you draw?
I would draw a Burning Opal, so probably worth discarding a crystal.
Yeah, perfect.
You're going to have... You already have enough to fully charge your thing, but there's no open breach. I mean, you could. I mean, instead of charging up though, like you could just buy the spells that you want.
Right. Yeah. The main reason to charge it up is so I can buy them for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this is where it's like I kind of wish that my thing was to buy a card other than a spell for you, because I kind of want to get you another one of those healing spells.
Yeah, I didn't actually take one because they don't do anything.
Oh, you didn't get one?
You have to play it 3 times now for it does anything, so it's not really worth it.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you're basically filling your breaches every time, but you could like get another. You don't have you only have one of these, so if you wanted to keep thinning out stuff.
I guess buy me a Spectral Echo and then charges with the rest.
Sure. Any player suffers 5 damage, or the player with the most prep spells destroys all their prep spells. So that would be a tie. Destroy the prep spells, maybe? I don't know. Well, I mean, you'd be at 3 if you took it. I assume you would take it.
Yeah, I would take it. And 3 obviously is not ideal. I mean, we're going to get 3 more turns, even if the Nemesis goes again right away.
Yeah, I don't think he has any more, like, you can't hit him cards. So
yeah, I'll just take the damage.
Okay. Alright, well, I get to hit him with one of these for full damage. And one for half, but +2, so still 4. And he's at 2 health, so we just need to have one of us go. And again, I have too many spells. I don't know. Drawing extra cards is really nice, especially when I have a full hand.
Oh, yeah.
I may as well discard these things I can't prep. And then I could charge you up to draw all your crystals.
Well, at least I'll definitely have something to destroy with that Spectral Echo.
Alright, one last gasp. Unleash twice. He's trying to keep us from hitting him. The player
so I guess discard mine here is fine.
Right, you can discard your Spectral Echo.
And then I guess we just have to decide. I mean, there's no reason not to discard it, because as long as we have 1 left, we're definitely going for the next 2 turns.
Just let Gravehold take 3 damage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess that's fair. Yeah. Either way, we're not going to lose.
And here you can destroy 4 crystals.
Perfect.
Oh, it has to be mine because I have the most open breaches. Well, that's okay. I don't need all of these Sage's Brands.
Yeah.
Or honestly, Spectral Echoes. Yeah, here you go. You can finish him off with 8 damage.
Boom.
Nice.
Go back where you came from, Wayward one. Go be wayward somewhere else. Nice.
Seamus Butler had a mega cookie. It needs chocolate ships. I like chocolate ships. Sail away on the chocolate ocean. Alright, shall we face the Blight Lord?
We shall.
Alright, also coming tomorrow, the Lobster Claw. The terrifying rock lobster villain, the Blight Lord. And so this had a bug before where it was putting too many tainted jades, so it was a little too easy. You definitely feel the crush of there being not enough tainted jades now that it's doing it properly. So we'll check that out, and it has music too, and obviously Wayward 1 had music there too. I don't know if you noticed, but whenever Wayward 1 shifts position, it's a different music track. So that's
I
something.
didn't because I don't have the music playing on my end.
Oh, right, you don't get the sound. Right, yeah, you don't. I guess I could probably have it send, but then you would hear yourself, right? So that's not good.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. We have Phaedraxa and Adelheim. That sounds good. Includes green
I'll do
Adelheim.
Phaedraxa.
Oh yeah, this is like the prevention team. Let's choose a different randomizer. Maybe.
Sure.
What's shiny?
Yeah, so
is gems.
shiny.
I like Master of Magic. I like spells.
Sure.
We get our Sage's Brand again. Let's switch that up for Radiance. One of the other
Sure,
green
yeah,
spells.
yeah.
So,
Radiance is great.
Radiance, deal 5 damage. Each ally draws a card. This is actually not as good with 2 players or 1 player. With 4 players, it's ridiculously good, right? It's generating 3 card draws every time you cast it. And it's very strong. We have Ignite again. We have some Destruction with Consuming Void. We have, right now, a Mage's Talisman.
I mean, with these 2 heroes or mages, that's ridiculous.
We're actually charging. That seems good. All right, yeah, let's go for it.
All right.
So you want to play Phaedraxa?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, Blight Lord, how it works is it has these tainted jades, which look much like our familiar jade. You gain 2 ether, but you suffer a damage when you do that, or you can spend 2 ether to destroy it. And you might be like, oh, I'll just destroy it with a different way. If you do that, you suffer a damage, including if the Nemesis destroys it for you, or that sort of thing. So watch out for that. Would you like to draw a card and discard a card? It's going to be a crystal, so you can swap out like the Spark and buy something bigger.
Yeah.
Cool. And I will probably open that breach and put the Spark in, because that's what you always do. Or I could buy this thing and leave the Spark in my hand. It could be outrageous. But then I could buy Burning Opal next turn instead, and that seems really nice.
The lewd dolphin has arrived.
Players collectively gain 2 tainted jades and place them into their hands. So this can actually, early game, it can be nice to have tainted jades to get a lot more ether, because destroying them slows you down. So you could get enough ether to buy Radiance.
Oh yeah, if I took both of them, that's interesting. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We both have 5 in our hands right now.
Yeah. I mean, I was already planning to buy that Mage's Talisman so that we could start getting on the charging train.
Okay.
So, I mean, if I just take another 2, I'll probably just get a charge with it. So I guess it's up to you if you want to take a second one. I guess I could take 2 charges, but then if I have extra 4, maybe I'd buy a ruby. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, one of us could just take both and then destroy them. That's another.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe I'll do that.
Okay.
So Blight Lord also has the Tainted Track, which, similar to Carapace Queen, there's a track. Basically it's just a little sequence that Blight Lord goes along. He'll move along it based on some of his cards, or if he runs out of Tainted Jades. And so he can make Gravehold suffer damage, or hit us, or heal, or make us lose. So it's another timer on the game. So you can't just like take all the Tainted Jades. You can actually buy them for free, right? If you want. It's a supply pile. You can just take them. Like, I can be like, I'm going to have all of them. Haha. Don't do that. Because you will lose to the Tainted
to be
Track.
fair, that might be a fun lab of like planning ahead to like play like a single player game, take all the Tainted Jades and see how far you can get and how fast. So, I don't know.
It's true. Well, you also take damage to play them, right? So it's a dangerous game. All right, so you are up.
Yeah, do you want to take damage to do the thing or no?
No.
So skip that. And then grab me that Mage's Talisman.
Okay.
Yeah. Like if we can get these 2 mages on the charge train.
That's true.
will be unstoppable. So
unleash twice, and any player gains 2 charges. Well, speaking of that, unleashing will give us Tainted Jades into our trash like normal. He will be then at 2 Tainted Jades, but I'm going to be getting rid of them on my turn, so I'm not too worried about that.
yeah, I was gonna say I could probably take both of them.
Yeah, I'm generally okay to like
And then-
have to split them up because often you'll have like a couple ether on your turn and then you just use it to get rid of the jade. But if you want both of them, then you can have them.
Yeah, I was gonna say because not this next turn, but the one after that, I'll be able to do the same thing that you're doing.
Right, that's true. And Adelheim charges maybe.
Yeah, I think on the balance, especially early, I think Adelheim is the better choice.
Can block pulverizing ray and things like that. You have a normal looking turn now.
All right, so yeah, play the gems. Let's prep that there, and then let's focus that and prep the other one.
Okay,
and we'll just chalk it up to we'll do better next turn.
All right, so I'm gonna leave these sparks here, and I'm going to play this for damage and get rid of this one. I could get rid of them both, but I want one of these big ether things.
That's the trick with the Tainted Jades. You got to be careful that you don't get stuck behind the 8-ball just buying your way out of debt. It's almost like capitalism.
Guess I could have, so that following turn I can just like eat the Tainted Jade and get a charge or something. So I'm going to leave those there again and start getting a spell maybe. So would you like to draw a crystal and discard a crystal just to get through? I mean, it doesn't really get through too much, really. It's up to you if you want to draw and discard.
Yeah. I mean, are you going to also discard for me to draw also, or because you got that opal?
All right, that would get you into a Tainted Jade. So if you want to do that, we could do that.
If you're going to discard, then yes.
Or would you want to draw past the Tainted Jade? That's a thing we could do, right? Like I could discard this.
Oh, yeah.
And then you could draw and discard the Tainted Jade. It can be dangerous to leave them in your deck because, again, he starts advancing the track if we have too many. But that probably won't happen right away. So if you did that to draw, then you could discard the Tainted Jade.
Yep, that's fine. It's cool. We're showing people how the strategies work.
Yeah. So actually, I could charge up to full now. I don't know if that's really necessary on tier 1. So maybe I will buy a spell like this one. And a charge. Because I currently just have the 2 sparks that are hanging out doing nothing.
Right.
Right. I'll clear that Tainted Jade on my turn next. All right, you must cast this.
All right. Yeah, so cast the one that I have to. I'd say leave the other one. Play the talisman. All right. What do I have coming up?
You have Tainted Jade, 3 crystals, and a Tainted Jade.
All right, so no spell. So let's say... Should I get a second Mage's Talisman and just, like, run the table on being charged all the time? I mean, that doesn't seem like a bad way to go, especially since, like, some of the spell, like, I'm not buying, there's nothing else, like, well, I guess I could buy the opal for 5 too. Yeah, you know what, give me the opal. I don't want to neglect my economy just because I've got some jades that are tainted.
Okay, and the relic first?
Yeah, relic first, and then, I mean, I don't know, I almost never use Phaedraxa's
it's the same
card. It's very expensive.
All right, so we got a power. Ugh, gross. 2 turns in a row. Okay, so I probably would have blocked that card. Spend 7 ether. Actually, you have 7 ether if you want. Do you want to hit this minion with your spark?
Oh yeah, wait. So tell me again. What is the power going to do?
Right. So the power.
If we don't.
Any player gains a Tainted Jade, place it in their hand, and advance the track. Advancing the track is real bad. This guy hits Gravehold for 2. Any player gains a Tainted Jade and places it on top of their deck.
Yeah, that's fine. Hit him with my spark, and then buy our way out of
yeah,
the
so
bad
you end up having, you do have to take 2
the
damage.
Fine.
Your ability actually is a way you could like get a whole bunch of Tainted Jades and like use them for free without taking damage.
That's true.
I don't know if that's necessarily worth it, but do you want these in any particular order? You're going to have this turn, and then 3 crystals and a spark, and then whatever is the first card you discard.
Yeah, I was going to say, just do the crystals first and then the jades, because I want to put them off until I'm sure what I want to do with them.
All right. And yeah, let's kill this little guy. And I'm just going to clear out this and get a charge. So I'll be charged. You might go next, so that wastes that a little bit, but I'd rather have this in case you put something bad now. So
yeah,
I think we're still on level 1, but we should be pretty close to level 2. Cool. Okay, so again, I can get you through those crystals. That doesn't really do a whole lot, but if you want, you can draw and disc, or I guess you could get rid of that spark if you want, or what would I do with, well, 4, 5, 6, I really want to get to 7. So I think I just need to buy more. I need to buy another gem. So yeah, so actually I'm going to, I only need 6 ether. So if there's something, if you want to, may as well have you draw a card. It can't hurt. And then you want to, basically you could lose a spark and have more ether.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And 5, yeah, I want one of those. And yeah, I'm gonna have a turn with 2 of them, which is gonna be really nice. Hey, look, it's my sparks, and we can kill this guy before he gets to go off. And 3 ether. Could buy this one for not a lot of reason. I guess I could buy Phoenix Flame. Maybe I'll just focus this breach, though. I don't want cards I don't really want. Haze Spewer. Can't block him. The more you can hit him, the better, but I guess you can't because you don't have any.
Yeah.
Though you could charge up and keep him from damaging Gravehold for 5, potentially.
That's true. Yeah, so Relic. Do you want, let's see, 3, 4, 5,
I would
6,
draw
7.
my innate gem.
Yeah, but if I get 7, I can get that 7.
Yeah, that's definitely worth it.
Yeah, so let's do that.
Unless you want to charge, but I think the Consuming Void is worth it. So
yeah, Consuming Void is especially this early and with not a lot of other card destruction around. Yeah, so then left to right is fine.
I thought you had Tainted Jades. They just okay. Their next turn.
I do.
Just
They're
the 2 of them.
next turn, yeah.
Okay. You have right. So he's going next. So actually, now you can charge, and you know he's going next.
Yeah, prep that in 2 and charge me up, and then that's that.
Yeah, I think saving Gravehold from 5 damage for sure, plus whatever if he plays an attack.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, so we can say let this happen because he's just going to unleash for a Tainted Jade, and we don't take the 3 damage.
What am I gonna? What would I draw if I do this?
A really good card.
Yeah.
So actually, that's going to help you
get rid of the others. Yep.
Yeah. So. Oh wait, I thought you drew a card.
If you don't take the damage, do you not get to draw the card?
You should still draw the card. I think it said any player. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Seems probably like a bug. I don't know. We can look into it. Oh, it's your turn. I hit that guy with Spark. If
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, play the relic. And I guess... Yeah, so play one of the jades, and then use it to get rid of the other jade. And then prep that 7 in Breach 2, and I'll hold on to the Spark.
Okay. And relic first.
Yep. Jeremy, is it Gizmo, or Gizmo? It is the first one, Gizmo, and her full name is actually Gizmo Zelda Solomon Handel. So,
all right, I have 2 burning opals that could let you get to a crystal and a crystal. Very exciting. So maybe you don't need that. Well, let's see.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to have yourself...
I could still discard 2 and still get 7.
Well, do you want to discard 1 and get 8, and then you can get Radiance? Or you prefer...
I want a Consuming Void first, because I want to be able to clear out some of the weak cards, so... may as well let you... Because 2 Ether, I'm already fully charged, so there's no point, so...
Okay.
May as well basically transfer these crystals over to you. Yeah, we'll get a Radiance later, but I wanted to get that.
It's Solomon Handel, and it's actually Salamon. That's how that's my wife's maiden name, and her married name is Solomon Handel. And so, since the cat is part of both of our families, we've decided the cat is Gizmo Zelda Solomon Handel.
All right, we got a Baneful Crux. Discard 2 cards in hand that each cost 4 Ether or more. We could probably take care of this, but honestly, we're charging so much that I don't want to be wasting all of our charging. So
yeah, I think that's probably fine.
So let's prep that, and you may as well draw and discard. You could discard anything you like. You have crystals and sparks mostly, and 1 good.
One of the crystals, because I think I'm going to use that Consuming Void to destroy the spark, probably.
I mean, you can still destroy with Consuming Void from your discard. Oh no, that's the other. That's the relic that lets you do that. So you're right. Okay. Yeah, that's hand only. 4 Ether. Let's get charged back up. And so Ossify is the thing that we didn't skip. So now he's going to be at 3. So these are going on top of their decks. So that's actually good. I can definitely put one on top of my deck because you can let me draw it on your turn. You're going next. Okay. And let's see. I could afford to take 2 of them here because I'm going to have a big Ether turn.
Sure.
And then we'll give you 1. And this is you.
Yeah, so, blast, and then destroy, the spark and one of the crystals. Cool. And then, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do I have coming up?
You have a Tainted Jade. You have pretty basic turn. And for me, I have a couple Tainted Jades. So if you can let me draw that 1 Tainted Jade, I can get rid of it on my next turn here.
Okay, cool.
So speed that up if we can.
You can discard my unique.
Oh, sure.
So we don't have to click an extra thing. It's whatever, it's fine. I just was trying to avoid extra UI. Since we're definitely not gonna take the damage for that.
Have 6. You want to charge, or you want to get another relic, or?
Like, I kind of want to have at least one other spell, even though I don't know where to put it right now.
We could get this and then to charge.
No, you know what? Take the 6 cost spell. I'm not in a good position to use it, and of course, being a 3 breach mage instead of a 4, I'll never be in a great position to use it, but at least it gets better over time. So it does at least 2 damage, and then I think that it does a minimum of 3 with an open breach, so.
All right.
Oh, I didn't notice all the jades are on the side of the screen before. That's cool.
Yeah, the more the tainted track moves, the more crystals appear. Or jades. So the tainted track moved up 1 because of there's only 1 here. and he's unleashing twice. So he's going to give us one, and then we're going to take 1 damage because you would take a Tainted Jade and there isn't. So,
right.
I think we can. There's only. Let's see what's in the sort of discard piles. I don't have a discard pile. Yeah, I can take another one. And then this is basically someone's taking damage instead.
Yeah.
And then we take 2 damage from that card as well, so I can take it and just at the highest. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Alright. We need to get Tainted Jades back because that's bad. This is where the Tainted Jades can be very bad for you.
Yikes.
They are continuing to be very bad. Right, so the Tainted Track moved to Gravehold, taking damage because it was at 1, and now we're unleashing more Tainted Jades. I'm going to be having a turn with a couple. It's not great, so I think you can get one.
Sure.
Then the player with the most pressed spells discards the most expensive pressed spell. Oh no! A spark. I'll leave that spark right where it is. Alright. So we have to do this. Yeah, you're getting charges. That's good to do it for you at least once. I don't think you want a hand of 3 Tainted Jades, though, probably. So let's discard the crystal. And let's get rid of this. And let's buy 2 charges, I think. Yeah, if you get a turn, you are getting a turn, so you're going to get 2.
I'm getting 2 turns in a row, yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah, actually.
All right.
Yeah, you're not doing your relic twice, though. I thought you had 2 of those relics.
Oh, well, I almost did, but then I ended up
Oh, okay.
not. So, yeah, so do the relic. So at least now we can get rid of any of the garbage that comes out from you.
Yeah.
Play 2 of those things. Buy 1 of the jades away. Wait, before you show me again, I've got what coming up next?
You have a Tainted Jade and mixed turn. Well, it's these first 4 cards, right? Because the Tainted Jade is next.
Yeah,
so you have enough just to buy the Tainted Jade.
You know what I'm saying is, or no, it's not gonna work. Never mind. Okay, I was thinking about, like, if I keep this Tainted Jade in hand and draw, then I'll end up with the Tainted Jade and those 3 cards. I still only have 2 to buy it, but I could keep it in my hand and use that 7 to destroy them. Yes, I'll take the damage, but then I won't have to buy my way out of them.
Yep. It will be the following turn, though.
It would be the following turn, right? So it would take a while to get to it. Just play this here and buy mid-charge.
Okay. Left to right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's your turn. Yeah, you also kind of want to focus a breach, but
yeah, that's true.
I think I would not worry about that, though. You're gonna have another Tainted Jade soon. So
yeah, play the 2, buy my way out of the Tainted Jade, play the 7 or prep the 7, and hold on to the 6. And I think this should put us in an interesting position.
Okay. Cauterizer. I will hit the Cauterizer once. Actually, I'll do the other way. Let's do it this way. And yeah, so you can draw into that Tainted Jade, so you'll be able to get rid of it.
Oh, perfect.
Would you like to discard just like your base Tourmaline Shard? Or crystal?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And I can get rid of this. We're in relative Tainted Jade safety briefly. He was unleashing a lot there. Okay. Yeah, this guy is kind of dangerous now. I don't know if we want to. We might want to hit him with your Consuming Void, even if it's kind of a waste, because we don't have a lot of health.
Yeah, I mean, I can hit him for 1 and just destroy one of the crystals.
Yeah, something to think about. We'll see. He might go twice in a row here. So, oh no, it's just you. You could also use your ability for one of the turns only, though, because he's going. Oh, and he's only going once. Yeah. I don't know.
What I was going to do here is use this to hit him once, destroy one of the crystals. Then I'll still have 4 ether, so I can buy my way out of that jade and be charged all the way up.
Sure.
And not this card here.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good.
Perfect. Now, at some point, I am going to have to start focusing some breaches, probably.
Do you want to do this now or wait? One of those gambles.
Like this is a wait. Yeah, this is a serious gamble. Gravehold's in a decent position. We're both...
This is doing 1 damage only, so...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like for 1 damage, Gravehold is in good position if another card comes out that does craziness.
Well, I think we're early enough that we
can... Oh, that's true. Yeah, skip it here.
Okay. Yeah, and it ends up being a minion that doesn't do anything right now. So this is a really bad minion. This is what we need those Consuming Voids for. Any player suffers 3 damage, which is bad. If this minion has 8 or less life, advance the Tainted Track. So, like, as soon as you start damaging it, it gets really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we don't...
Yeah, you want to be ready to take it out as fast as possible.
So do you want to, like, just finish off the Cauterizer with this?
Yeah, that seems like the smart move here.
We should be able to set up a turn with the Consuming Void. I have a Consuming Void coming up, so I'll be able to set up a turn, where I can one-shot it on the turn with the 2 spells.
Yeah, with your extra stuff. Yeah.
All right, this relic's not going to do anything if you want to hold on to it.
Yeah. So let me see what's coming up next.
Yeah, you're also going to have a Consuming Void, but not another spell that you would need to, like, really...
Yeah, so let's... so get rid of the Jade.
Prep that, or...
And prep that, and then hold on to the Relic.
Okay. And buy 6 Tainted Jades.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, doesn't mean anything there. Yeah, hit the bad guy with that so I can prep this. Or wait, let me see.
You could focus for the Consuming Void instead if you wanted to, but...
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to think. Yeah, let's do that instead. Keep that there. And let's focus Breach 3 with my 3 ether.
You keep your Relic still?
Yeah, and keep the Relic still,
okay.
Yep. Yeah, I don't have a ton, as it turns out. So, only drawing 1 less card each time isn't the end of the world.
So here's the dilemma. This is going to do 1 damage short. So we're 50-50 that this thing will advance the Tainted Track. And it could happen twice.
Yeah.
I almost want to just wait until it's my turn. Well, the thing is not even my turn. It's my second turn that I would get to hit it. So I think we should gamble on it now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And destroy the crystals.
Yep.
Because I just need to cast this spark at it, right? Like, well, or I guess, right, that was 6 damage. So we can still get it down to 2, and I can hit it with this other spell. So, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And you have 3 ether if you want to buy.
Yeah, I was going to say,
something.
play the 3 ether and open Breach 3, and then prep that in Breach 3.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's more damage now, so that's good.
Yep. And end turn. We'll just keep that Relic around until we need it.
All right, so we can use your ability to save the 3 damage, I think.
Sure.
And the Tainted Track advanced. I can block this that advances the Tainted Track twice.
Good, good.
And he still goes twice in a row. Dang. All right. One of us suffers 3 damage.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh, and then why did we get hit again? Oh, because of this. Yeah, he advanced the Tainted track, and that made the player with the lowest life. So one of us was going to get incapped, basically.
Yeah.
Gross.
Right.
I think we can go back. Yeah, we can go back because the player with the lowest life suffers 4 damage. So this is, I mean, that was going to happen. I guess we should have known that was going to happen this turn and not the previous turn, but whatever. We're new here. Is it better for you to still do it or for me to do it? None of us have any charges.
Let me do it. Kill me, and I'll just start focusing. I will not buy any more spells. I'll just focus on nothing but
charging,
right. And see if we can't just let that be the way.
All right.
And the light.
Yeah, I can take a Tainted Jade. Man, but we don't want you to be taking damage playing Tainted Jades, probably. So
playing Jades, yeah.
I'll take 2. Which breach do you want to destroy?
Probably the unopened one. And at least I've got room for the things that I need to.
All right. Well, that thing ruined our day. Don't need Needlemaw here, causing trouble. Let's see. Have some crystals to destroy with that. I'm going again right away, so I can have you draw your Consuming Void if you want. You can just like load up on only having charge relics.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I don't have a lot to destroy with it, but
crystals. But if you, it doesn't know if you want to.
But
so.
I don't want to hamstring my economy so much so that
That's
I can't
true.
do anything.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't have to discard.
Yep.
I might discard.
I mean, I was gonna say like maybe keep the spark in your hand so that you can use their Consuming Void to destroy it next round.
Yeah, potentially. I'll just destroy crystals until I come around to the spark. That's okay. I was thinking maybe of opening that. How much is this doing? 4? 5? 4, yeah, because it's +1. So that's 5 damage. So I don't need. I'm gonna get to go again, but I'm not doing enough damage to kill this Needlemaw. Anyways. So I think I'm just gonna do this and charge up. But I'll leave 1 charge slot for you to fill. Well, you might not get to go first though. That's the thing.
That's true.
But I'm also destroying my cards. So. And that having 4 health versus.
I mean, if I go, I'll take that out with a 1-shot, whether it's at 4 or 3.
Yeah,
so.
There's a chance I go twice though, so it being at 3 is better. So.
Okay.
In that case, you may as well draw into a spark, and you can discard it or something else.
Can you bring it up? What do I have? I have 3 crystals, my unique, and the Consuming Void. And
unless you want to not draw, and then it'll be in your hand the turn that you want to play Consuming Void.
Yeah, discard the spark.
Okay. I mean, you will end up drawing it because you only have 2 cards anyway. So
Yeah.
You end up getting to this faster. I don't think it matters. They're all academic things. Oh, I can buy this thing. Yeah. Wow, Tainted Jade turn. All right, so your go. So you want to kill this guy?
Yeah, so 1-shot that guy. Play the relic. Or yeah, you can prep that. That's fine. Yeah, play all those things. Buy 2 charges. And then, yeah, left to right.
Blight Lord. Will we have 8 ether this round? I will have an 8 ether turn coming up, so we don't need to discard. I don't need to use my ability for this. Don't need. I still could.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Basically, I could discard it, and then that turn I would just buy the charges back. So, may as well just do that.
Sure.
Okay. It's you. Would you like to destroy your spark at least? And your innate? Or
yeah. Destroy the spark and the innate. We're never going to use it anyway.
Okay. Now you are fully charged.
Do that.
3 ether.
And yeah, buy me the what is that? An agate? I forget what that one's called.
Charging gem.
Yeah, the charging gem.
You don't get the charge, but you get the 2 ether thing, so still a jade.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean,
well, whatever. Buy it anyway.
I think it's still worth doing.
Yeah, we've gotten rid of enough of my crappy crystals that having that is definitely going to be a better choice. So.
All right, for my turn, I don't think.
I have so few cards in hand. What do I have? I have 5, 6, 7. I have 8 cards in my entire hand or deck.
I guess you could block me from taking damage from these, but I'm okay to take a damage. I think.
Oh, take Walker. The first time I played against the Blight Lord, I did. I had forgotten that, and had not crawled into my head yet. But now it has.
Love.
Thanks for that.
Do you want to use your ability? He has nothing in play right now.
I mean, I guess it's up to you. You know, it's your 4 hit points are the ones that are going to make or break the rest of this game. So, what do you think?
Yeah, it's always a gamble when he doesn't have anything. I would skip it probably.
Yeah, skip it.
Nope, bad idea.
Tainted Jade.
I mean, it's just 4 damage to Gravehold. I think we can afford to give you 1. You're always going to have enough to destroy it.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'll take the other one. And that's fine for my turn. All right. I could save this for you because you're going to be... We'll use your ability next, and that will be a free charge for you. So let me cast that, and I'll just keep that around.
Yeah, and then I assume you're going to open something?
Oh, yeah, you could draw your chargy thing. So I can discard a spark for you to do that. Yeah, I think I can like... open a breach and stuff, so. And maybe I'll buy that gem again. Now that I'm destroying a lot of crystals. Alright, I don't think you need your ability on your own turn.
Nope.
But you can still cast this if you want for 5 damage.
Yeah, let's cast that.
You still get me a charge playing this, so.
Yeah, play the relic. Yeah, definitely cool. Prep that. Alright, so what do I have? 5?
5 ether. And nothing to do.
Buy me another opal.
Or you could buy the relic, the chargy relic. You want an opal?
Yeah, buy me the opal, just because I'm gonna have to get rid of 2 more of those crystals to cast that consuming void, so I got to have some economy still. So
sure. So the first card you discard is going to be in your hand, and you might want something that you want to destroy. So like a crystal first.
Yeah, crystal's fine.
And then the rest left to right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, and I'll also be able to let you potentially draw into another crystal if you want. Since it doesn't really matter the other order of them, then you could destroy 2 crystals.
Sure.
So, if I get to go before you, which I may not. Use your ability. I think we'll get you charged up really fast, so.
All right, sure. Yeah, I mean, we don't have your ability to...
Hey! It did something. Oh man, Tainted Jade's coming at us fast. I think we'll probably each take one again.
Sure.
Suffer 4 damage, unless we want to destroy cards, but I feel like...
Yeah. Just suffer the damage. I mean, unless you have 4 cards you want to get rid of. I don't. Like, I'm at the bottom of the barrel on cards right now.
Well, here we go. So he advanced the track, and we're going to... Yeah. This is getting rough. So, where are we?
I mean, if we can make it through this turn, we get 3 in a row now, which could potentially let us set up and be in a good place. Yeah. But, yeah, it's definitely getting rough.
And... Oh, right. Maybe I didn't want to click that. Destroy the top 3 cards of the deck and suffer 3 damage. Well, actually, if I did that even before, I would die. Because that would make me take damage. So it has to be you. Or we lose, right? So.
Yep.
Sorry, you're losing your sweet relic.
Well, I should be able to get another one. Assuming we live that long.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this.
Whoa! Is that another effect that I had not noticed before?
What?
Your like play card area is all like green.
The more Tainted Jade you get, the more that happens, and it also happens on the side too. So
that's so cool.
Similar to Crooked Mask, like makes you turn green the same kind of way, but same but different. All right, there are no Tainted Jades, which is super bad. Do you want to draw a crystal? Then you could discard. There's not really. I don't know. I guess you want to destroy it, right? So you could discard something that's not a crystal, like a Tainted Jade, or you have so few cards now because you destroyed the top cards of your deck, right?
Yeah. Oh. 3, 6. Yeah. I mean, I guess discard a crystal.
Yeah, we need you to get rid of that Tainted Jade. So.
Yeah, like I think I've got enough to. Yeah, 3, 6, 7, 2, and then 5. Yeah, that's enough for me to destroy the Tainted Jade and buy another Mage's Talisman back. So.
Right. All right. So you want to cast this or hang on to it?
Oh shoot! Yeah, unless I can't.
You can just wait for another turn for it.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, finish casting. Prep that 6 up there.
And you need all your cards.
I need all the cards. Yeah. So don't do any of the things. Gravehold's gonna have to take. Or no, right. Yeah, we play that, and then we can buy our way out of that and buy the relic. So.
Okay. Yeah, you're at the point where Consuming Void, like, you don't have enough cards for it. At least it still does. Yeah. It still does 1 damage, so it's at worst a spark.
It's a spark. Yeah. It's not a sparky wolf, but it is a spark.
All right, so I want to send this Tainted Jade back and prep these. Probably, I guess I could have you just draw a crystal. Do you want to draw your last crystal for Consuming Void instead? I don't know. We need to prep it, really. You can have... You have all your cards in your hand. There's 6.
Yeah, sure.
So you can have and then just buy like another opal, and you'll have like 9 ether turns all the time. That seems good. Or just buy more Mage's Talismans and have them out every time. So I guess I'll buy a charge. I could keep buying agates, but I don't know if that's good. They tend to end up clogging your deck up, so. And hopefully you can get me a charge before he goes. Well, I can get me a charge before he goes. Can I? No, not unless I can't. Unless I
Yeah,
take
you
a
gotta
damage.
get rid of both of those.
And I don't think I want to take a damage. So. And
well, unless you don't play it, you can just keep it in your hand.
I could discard a card and you don't have any cards.
Oh.
I want to get rid of it though because he's getting up the tainted track a lot. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I discarded it for the other effect. On accident. We'll see. Maybe there's 4 in the stack, so maybe I can just discard it for that. Yeah, I could keep it in my hand, or I could discard it, right? With that effect, which is maybe a little better. So
yeah,
let's do that. And I just go again, so it didn't really matter. Okay.
Hey, sweetie. You want to come say hi to everyone on the stream again?
Would you like to draw a card and then discard a card in hand? No. Unless you really wanted to avoid that tainted jade. And then you could draw it. Skip these.
Come say hi to everybody. Meow.
Alright, so I'm fully charged. Back. Welcome back, Gizmo.
What do you think of that game, huh?
I kind of need more spells. I'm not able to fill up my breaches right now, so I'm going to get that.
Like, why'd you pick me up from my bed? I'm going to jump right back over there again.
Spend 7 ether. The player with the most charges suffers 4 damage and loses all their charges. Well, I may as well just lose my charges now.
Sure.
To make that go away. And then he attacks. More destroying top cards. Look at this. This is that. Oh, it has to be me because it has to be the worst. Yep. So that's all the cards that I have left. Well, there was my Consuming Void. I guess it's right time for it to go away, isn't it? This is hilarious. We both have our entire decks in our hand. You have so much more ether than me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go twice.
Yeah, like if you have 2, you're still gonna be able to buy them out, right? So yeah, you're going right away, so you should be able to get them so you can buy them out right now. Unless you want to spend all your ether on charges, I guess that's the thing.
Yeah.
I should still be able to buy mine out. Yeah, if you can get us both charged up, or at least yourself charged up, I feel like that's really valuable. So I'm going to take them so that you're not distracted from that. Actually, and you can make me draw them so that I can buy them out on my turn, on my next turn. Do you want to destroy your crystals?
Well, so definitely hit him with the other thing.
Okay.
That's for sure.
I mean, he's getting really low, so that's...
Yeah, I mean, this is 7 damage. He'll be down to 12.
Yeah, I would do it.
Destroyed the 2 crystals. And then, yeah, play both of the opals. Yeah, do that for sure. Play both of the opals. Don't discard anything. Buy my way out of that jade.
Yeah, you still get 2 charges.
That still gives me 4, and then, yeah, 2 charges.
And then you
get 1 more charge.
You draw exactly these 5 cards.
Yeah.
So you can use this to get your last charge. Prep your spells.
Prep them both. Yeah, put the big one in Breach 3, because I don't know that I'm going to be casting that one. Like, I don't have any other spells, so, like, it's just going to be putting the 6 back in there and casting it every time, right?
Right. When this is in the +1, at least it does 1. If it's over here, it will do 0. So I don't know if
but isn't it kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other? Like, if I cast the 6 cost one from that, it's going to be a +1. And it's just a question of keeping that. Well, I only have 5 cards, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
It really doesn't matter.
It really does not matter. Like, I either cast both of them and then I only draw 4, or whatever. Yeah. Okay, yeah, play those.
I mean, here you could make me draw, but I think it's better to use the ether to buy, like, another talisman or something.
Yeah, buy another talisman, I think, is the way to go.
And the order really doesn't matter, because you draw your 4 cards.
Yep.
Do you want to use your ability? I feel like you can recharge on your turn, so...
Yeah. Use it. I mean, if he goes another time, we might be in really dire straits, but...
But you know what? You can just destroy your spells. Oh, but... So you could leave them and destroy them for this, or you could almost... He's really low.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Can we win? How much does that do? How much does the 6 cost do?
That's true. You can destroy your good cards.
Yeah.
No, we'll be 1 damage short.
We'll be 1 short. All right. So do that. Yeah, hit him with that one. Then 7 damage. You're not gonna. Yeah, I mean, as long as.
I mean, you could just charge up to full, right? But he will. Yeah, if he does this, he unleashes 3 times, but he doesn't get to go again. So, but he might do an attack. So it's still probably good for you to use your ability next. Like, I would finish and then fully charge. Yeah, and then we're safe.
That's fine.
From whatever he might do.
Yeah. I agree. Do that.
I mean, he might advance the tainted track and heal, but he would, whether he's at 1 or at 7, that doesn't matter, right? So. Yeah, I think that's a good way to go. All right. Doesn't matter the order, because here you go.
Yep.
All right, and so actually I get to go, which is good, and I don't even have a way to do the thing because I don't have enough spells, but I can make it so that you can kill him if you get to go. And
for sure.
I only have a spark. Okay, whatever. Actually, I'm going to get my charge as well, so we're pretty safe, I think.
Yeah.
I don't even want to do anything. I guess I could get... If I get one of... No, I just draw these as part of my hand instead, right? So... Get another spell, I guess. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, you have all kinds of places to put them.
I guess it mattered, but... It mattered because now I... Yeah, whatever. I can just discard past this Tainted Jade. I placed to put them, but I should have gotten a gems because I would have been able to buy both of these. But then I didn't. What's my action that I could take? Oh, I could do this now. But if you
want to be extra safe.
Sure.
Because, like, I'm definitely going to go again.
I'm not going again, so, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. And here he goes. So, you may as well use your ability.
Yeah, might as well use it. No reason not to.
And it's a minion that doesn't do anything.
Oh, right now. Jagged one. We're not going to let you do what you need to do.
What would you like to destroy?
Burn up those talismans!
Look at 28 destroyed. Did you know that 28 destroyed cards.
Yeah, that's crazy. But we won!
Yeah.
We did it! A winner is we!
With 3 health, and you were knocked out, but that's pretty good.
Look at the time on the clock.
Blight Lord. Oh, the stats are not published yet, so that doesn't go up yet. But that will be up tomorrow. That will be working tomorrow. Wow. And right on time. 1 minute before our usual end time. So, very nice.
We did it. A winner is we.
All the credit to Gizmo for our win tonight.
All right, so I'm going to break embargo here. So you all know that we're launching the Nameless tomorrow, but you might not know that the Steam Summer Sale starts the next day.
What?
So if people are interested in Aeon's End, it's going to be like 30% off starting on Thursday. On mobile and on Steam. It's going to be, instead of $9.99, it's going to be $6.99 on mobile, and instead of $14.99, it's going to be $9.99 on Steam. And you'll be able to think to yourself, well, you know what? It's even less than the retail, and I can get the game and the first expansion. Why not? Because the expansion is only going to be $2.99.
Yeah.
So don't tell your friends yet, because you don't want to tell them where you heard it. Yeah. Even though I'm sure a Google search could tell you that the Steam Summer Sale is starting on Thursday. But you didn't hear it from us.
Yeah, technically we didn't tell you anything.
Yes, we did not tell you because we could lose our livelihood. So don't tell anyone. All 9 of you out there watching, don't tell anyone.
Now, there could
We're
be
gonna
thousands
leaked.
watching on Steam page.
There are 2 people watching on the Steam page. So hi. 2 people watching on the Steam page. All the other things are also going to be on sale, and so that's going to be super exciting. But we're very excited to really dive in, to the sort of next phase of Aeon's End. This is kind of where Sentinels was at when it first started. Was like, core game is pretty great, but holy crap, is there a lot of expansions out there? And there's a bunch of them for Aeon's End as well. We would super love to make all of them. And the easiest way to make sure that happens is to buy this one as soon as it comes out.
That's true.
So tell your friends.
If no one buys the Nameless, the signal to us will be that no one wants it. So hopefully you want it.
Hopefully you want it, indeed. Loose Lips will be, I can't even see what that is.
Looks like a raccoon or a potato, small. I can't tell.
It's a
fingers crossed
it's a ractato. Oh my god, I have to tell you what happened at my dinner tonight. So I'm sitting with my kids and my wife, and we started talking about How to Train Your Dragon. Have you seen How to Train Your Dragon?
Yeah.
Okay. So the main character is named Hiccup, right? And like someone was like, "Who names their kid Hiccup?" I think my 14-year-old was like, "Who the heck names their kid Hiccup?" And my wife goes, "Well, I'm sure it's just a nickname." And then my 9-year-old goes, "It's probably just short for Hickolas." I was like, "What?" That is like, I had to give her like a high five prop. I was like, that is some solid tonnage for a 9-year-old. Well done.
Very good.
There you have it. What did you think of that, Gizmo? Was that good? Oh, you so sleepy.
It's Gizmo, that dark pile of fluff.
Yeah, Gizmo's the little dark pile of fluff right here. Oh, hello. You see her? Yeah. It's the black fluff on top of the black bag that's sitting on top of the black chair that's sitting on the black carpet.
In the black room. Welcome to the home theater. Cool.
Right.
Fingers crossed that tomorrow the update will be available on iOS. We've been having some issues with app review, so we are working on that. But if you're playing on iPad and you don't see the expansion, please hang tight tomorrow.
Yeah, I was actually, I had it in the back of my head when we submitted it. I was like, I wonder if Aeon's End is going to get inducted into the Sentinels launch day club, where iOS screws up almost every, literally at least half of the launches that we did got screwed up by app review. Even when we submitted them a week and a half in advance, if it wasn't a rejection, it's like we push the button, but it doesn't go live for an extra 12 to 16 hours.
Or 2 days once, I think.
Oh yeah, the original launch was at least a day, and then several of the expansions were a problem. It's a whole nightmare. But we're hoping it'll be ready for everybody tomorrow. It'll definitely be ready on Steam for sure. And stay tuned to our Twitch our Twitter and Facebooks. I'm sure there'll be all kinds of information about it. And you can start playing with the new content hopefully as soon as possible.
Yeah. Thanks everyone. That's gonna do it for Handelabra Live tonight. Stay tuned for all the other shows, including Dolphin's sale dive on Thursday. Dolphin will be on sale. Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Good night.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
See you next time.
Have a good night.